Welcome to Pygmalien Rankers. Starting with enchanted item, we get to see nothing useful. Obsidian Pepperspray. I think it's just Obsidian Pepperspray. Maybe you can transform it into something more useful.
I would spar with you, but this leg. Oof.
There is the Regal Blade. I
Enjoy
mean,
the
no, we
thrill
just
of
gotta
battle.
find that one guy,
You can't.
the showcase. And I think we will have a good team. There's also the Atlatl. Out of these, it's simply the Viper. We need money. We probably won't find the showcase because we have to go for the jungle runes, and one shop will be open then. So gotta think about a plan B. This is useless. Pygmalien. There we go. Maybe left-handed or right-handed here. Nice. Right-handed. It's good enough.
So like 9 years.
B1, B2 does nothing here. Even though the pepper spray is obsidian, right-handed is better on the flail. Let's go to medium items. Maybe you can still find the showcase. Oh wow. Lumbers.
Oh, I think
Not even
we're
lucky.
really gonna enjoy that.
I don't think we can use the lumbars. The showcase is better with the pepper spray. Thing is, it has 7 seconds of cooldown, so the pepper spray will just go off, and afterwards the guy will go off. Okay, this will be the build. And yeah, I think we are decently strong. Toxic battery is crazy. A lot of shielding as well. I think we win. Just a classic weapon start. But weapon start on Pygmalien is very strong right now. Especially with the poison enemies and region. Lost crate. Go to this dude here. The vineyard is not strong. Let's not grab that. I mean, there's the Atlatl again, which is not bad. Come on, dude. Let's grab the Ring King for now. The Atlatl is too expensive. Frick man is what it was the Atlatl. Let's lick it, we can get some damage or crit chance.
Nothing huge.
All depends.
All about moderation.
Alright, buddy.
Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
I mean, Lombards is way better. It was a mistake to grab that Atlatl. But it is what it is. Ring King is not better than the pepper spray. Thing is, can we beat the ventriloquist? I honestly don't know. I think if we had the showcase on silver, then we might try, but without it being silver, I kinda doubt that we are strong enough. We have to get rid of 450 HP probably. So let's assume the 5 seconds. This guy will deal 120 damage. This guy like 50, so 170, and this dude is just random. Not really random, but hard to guess. Let's say it deals also 40 damage or something like that. Then we will be at 200. We will need another 5 seconds. It is doable, but it might be very close. The thing is, this dude has a lot of crit chance, man.
Thank you.
Okay, nice.
This is the only time he lets me sleep.
Nothing too crazy, I guess. Do we grab 40 HP or what is this? 20 with 5 regen. I guess for day 2 it's just 20 with 5 regen. Quick man as well. It was a 40. Not bad. We could go for a skill, but then we would have no item. But I think this is already good enough. A good skill might make a difference here. We are cooked. Rightmost regen item has +2 regen. The burn item, we don't really have a burn item. Which direction do we want to go? I mean, I guess it's just Vital Reserve. Maybe you can play something around the cold room. The Eagle Talisman will just simply go on the Yo-Yo. Not for any reason. It is just the item that will most likely stay on the board. Late game as well. And it is also the item with the most activation, so. Gold already based. Think we are fine? Nah, you won't do this to me. Nice. It's day 2 and my guy got it on gold. What does it even do? The cooldown is reduced. I don't get it. What's the difference between these two? Like 3 seconds, we have at least 4 other dinosaurs and stuff. Am I stupid? Dinosaur. Okay, let's move on. I gotta check this on the website. Valpack. Sure, let's go, buddy.
I love the company's owner.
I'm not gonna reroll this.
Those carts are huge for a reason. Buy more.
Curious, crazy. B1, B2 is also crazy. Just upgrading the showcase. But Kiro can give us so much HP and stuff. I mean, we'll still will have the level up, so the guaranteed upgrade. There we go. The Fang as well. This is some region. More region, which is not bad. Let's keep this guy. Let's keep it for now. Honestly, we could sell this right now because then we can upgrade it in case it is something useful. But we are playing Pygmalien. So on Pygmalien, it's way easier to get its cooldown up. Its value up. Now we got some stuff for the Atlatl to make the Atlatl work. We could try to go for the Atlatl with the showcase. The issue here is simple. We don't have enough damage on the Atlatl. And we only have 0 gold. I guess we gotta do that. Let's just stack up this loot here.
many years waiting for you. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Alright. And let's try to get the Frost Tree Challenger. I think it might be not even that bad. But obviously it can be crazier. Like if you get a skill, when you freeze a weapon gains 30 damage for the fight. Now the question is, which weapon are we gonna play then? If we get it, then go for freezing. Isn't it better to simply play the yo-yo? I guess. We could also simply play the carrot chops, which would be even better.
You seem like a nice person.
But freezing and carrot chops have not very good synergy. Let's go to medium items. I think we already got a lot of HP here. We can get some upgrades. This is not really the upgrade I am hoping for.
That's okay.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
We have to upgrade the showcase
Sharpen.
to keep up with the increasing HP of the enemy. And now we broke. Have a medium item, ATM, very good. Okay, just some additional damage, just not bad. We have no healing, but still. Vanessa is very hard. She does not give us time to scale most of the
I may
time.
be young for a captain, but I've seen my
But I
share.
think we have a decent amount of HP, even though we did not go for the stuff. Kill the catfish though. I think. Maybe we can kill her before her shielding goes too crazy.
You've got
Oh, nice.
talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
So Mandela. We could transform the pepper spray right now, but I think it is perfectly fine right now. Let's go for silver tier items. There is a snow globe, but again we did not get anything to make it work. Snow mobile when you haste or freeze. And this would look like a drum. Pivot.
Nothing today.
I'm not really interested in playing the
Somehow
drum.
I'll survive.
We could upgrade the Atlatl, but I think it is just a yo-yo. Doubling the activations. So much more. We will keep the Atlatl. If we get it, get its cooldown increased, then we are perfectly fine. If not, then we are perfectly fine as well. Don't really care about that as much. And we also gotta find lethargy and stuff like that to make it indeed work. But lethargy is not even that good anymore
Tunes favor you,
with the new
Commander.
cooldown reduction system. We gotta go for some chocolates here again. Let's grab 4 or 5. We are almost broke and we still need a lot of stuff. Endurance. Nah. Left eye with right-handed is very bad. But I think we will still grab it.
I'll send you to Orlin.
Because why not?
You as long as I can.
The gold is amazing, but we got no boost for this day. And now here comes the mech. Mech is very dangerous, but... Nah, he's simply dangerous. He has a lot of regen. Now the question is, can we play the Atlatl already? This dude is only giving 25. We cannot. Question answered. It will take too long. to get the Atlatl to a good cooldown.
Why must we do this?
It is right now on 9 seconds. Every time we activate the guy, it will get its cooldown reduced by 1 second. So after 20 seconds, it will be like 4 or 5 seconds. So no real benefit. Okay, nice. This guy, is it nice?
All
Nice.
change begins in the heat.
This guy has not done his quest right now. Let's explain. The magic carpet with 2 letter opener is crazy as well.
Take your
Medium
time.
items, maybe we can... And there is the beehive. I think beehive is not even better right now. But the thing is, we don't really have money. And it's already day 5. Scaling it will probably end up in a disaster. Yeah, let's not do that. The briefcase, the grindstone. Well, this dude is just 2 seconds slower, but gives everyone damage. But maybe it's better to just use the model ship. Instead of the weights. To give the yo-yo multicast and then the flail will charge it. Well, the model ship got nerfed. It is 5 seconds of cooldown now. No, I think none of these are good enough.
Someone else finds it. It all works out.
Let's
My
go to
battle days
weapons.
are over.
We might, okay.
And when you carry my weapon,
This will for sure
fight
do good.
alongside you.
And then we have the double whammy, which is simply not doing enough damage. It is only 200 damage. We are not scaling a lot of our health. Is it shiny? The shiny guy? We can sell this already. What do we want from this dude? I guess nothing. I mean, shiny fangs would be great, but the Gorgon Noble has the petrifying gaze, which is also crazy good, and the clockwork blades. Just like expedition ticket, which will be insane, I think. And as you can see, we are falling off. Like we don't have a lot of damage now. The showcase is not enough anymore. We need more damage. We got a ticket. It's not bad.
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer. I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase. Do you have to
Okay,
leave
nice.
already?
What is it? 35. Not bad.
The joy of more.
We really need the money. Oh, another curio. Let's go. Maybe we can get 20 damage.
Just a matter of finding it.
Like 20 damage on the Atlatl. This is not that bad. 1 damage. Fine, sure.
It's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
You almost got no damage at all.
Looks like I'm overstocked. Louis, now that's a bargain. Trash is tragedy. Reuse every.
More crit chance for the yo-yo. But we really should place it better now. To give it the crit chance. But how is it supposed to be better? Like this is not better. It is gaining a lot of crit chance, but it is going off way less often than it will do here. And this is even better now. Yeah, I guess it's just this. Can't really do much. We could Yeah, sure. Why not? I guess we don't have the money to give it another second of flow. Yeah, it is what it is. It's another dually. How about this dude here? Oh, we have not enough shielding. I think the Ring King is not really needed. Like, even though it is the same as the pepper spray. The pepper spray is slowing down. 35 is almost 2 seconds of cooldown reduction. Almost. I think after 10 seconds it should be reducing the Atlatl's cooldown by 3 seconds, which will still be like 6 seconds of cooldown, which is still not good enough. So I think we will still stick with this for now, for the next fight as well.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
And let's see, this build is about... We have to drop it now. But let's see what we pivot into. I mean, it is not even bad. No way. Okay, nice, we won. We really need something faster, way faster. And more damage. And with that being said, I'm gonna grab the temporary boost just in case we do not get this dude here. We do not get any pivot.
But I can help you finish a fight.
These are bad.
Bazaar is not kind to the weaponless.
It's just a mosquito, I guess.
I've come too far to let you.
Unfortunate cooldown reduction for the showcase would have been amazing. Go for medium items, we really need that stuff, man. Rope is not bad against the dualies. And some of the Vanessas as well. The Atlas Stone is not too crazy. There is the cold room.
See that mountain?
Now that's giving up the business.
I guess it's just Agatha. Maybe we can...
Kit is affordable. Cute kit too.
Do we go for 10% crit chance? No, I think it's just Brawler.
First today.
We get ourselves enough time to make this guy here scaleless enough. To hopefully win the next fight as well.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
This dude here also becomes a huge now.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
We don't need an additional second. Thing is, do we need the claws maybe? Maybe ditch the weights. The weights are providing 10 damage, but it is not really much for that late into the game. I think this is probably way better. And now the Spike Buckler is giving us another 4 damage for the Atlatl. We could also put this dude here. Yeah, I think now the Atlatl is playable. Slowly. And I think we can ditch the flail. Since the flail is just simply way too slow, and I think it is just this. So 6 seconds. After 6 seconds, this guy will activate, and this dude will activate as well, which will be 40 damage, which will be like 2 seconds of cooldown reductions. with the haste, I think it is fine. I think it is better than the flail. Now the issue is we are sacrificing like 4 slots. Or we could, instead of these 2 guys here, we could use 3 weapons. So gotta figure that out if this is still worth it.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for
Right now I would say no, it's not really worth it. The issue is from Kiri we are not getting a lot of damage. Which is very bad. It's another Vanessa. Okay, so after 10 seconds it's 70 damage. Yeah, but then we will have a 1 second Atlatl. Yeah, I think this build is fine for now. Just gotta figure out what is better now here. Who do we give the crit chance to? Also playing more weapons ends up in more HP. Now I think this is better. I think we are almost at a breaking point.
warn you. I'm not like other
Or break point.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Xerox Saloon. No crow's nest. Yeah, this is much better.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
With the Shadow Cloak. Yeah, 2 activations. We gotta decrease this. We gotta make sure that only 1 activation is enough. Ideally, we will not need any activation.
Fights lately? Oh, I do miss it.
Kill chops are not good enough right now. We also don't have the money. Ayo. Can't afford. This will be another 30 damage. But honestly, I think this build is better. Lombars is just too slow.
I prefer action.
Ideally, we will get right-handed here. Will we have money? We'll sell this dude. This. So 2, 4, 6, 7. Or maybe simply sell this dude. Then we have 10. Because I really think the brawler is not even bad. Like, of course, we lose some now, some damage. But it's fine. Treasure turtle. This guy is not beatable. Let's not even think about it. Even, especially since we are considering playing the boomerang. For maybe some cooldown reduction, we could have gone for the Viper Tyrant or a Toxic Fang. But here I just want to get, I don't know, money. And I think the turtle gives us more money. And as you can see, we are very susceptible to slowing.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
8 gold, not bad.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
Ointment is not bad. But like honestly though. The gym is also not bad. Oh, this is insane. You can also decrease the cooldown of the Atlatl with feathers and insect wings. It's also fine. Can't afford the gym, unfortunately.
If you're not growing, you're
Maybe you can get left-handed on silver, which would be so much better. I mean, I guess we just grab that. We have so much HP now for that stage of the game. So we will be tanky enough to activate this dude here twice. But again, we get into an area where just 180 damage on the Atlatl is simply not good enough. Also, we did not get a temporary boost, which makes it even harder. I think you can never have enough HP. Okay, Dooley. He will destroy items, but only small items. But the thing is, once he destroys the small items, we will also lose HP because of the brawler. Oh, never mind, he's railgun. Ah, frick, mispositioned. Okay, nice. Medium. Okay, let's wait real quick. The thing is, the next upgrade really needs to be the Atlatl, even though it is not really doing much. It is just taking... what is it? Maximum connection attempts reached. Okay, is it my internet or... Wait, hold on, wasn't a patch plan for today? Oh, the patch was already over a week ago.
If I don't have
Papa.
what you need, I'll help you find who does.
Falconium gold. I mean, with this we can finally upgrade the Atlatl.
Exercise.
Sure, Prospero.
Hello, my friend.
I did not expect to get that. Love to buy this dude,
One has to
but I was hoping for a boomerang. I was willing to sell some stuff for it. Power conductor. Let's see what we can get here. $30 damage. Oh, this will be great, I think. Yeah, I think it will be great. Then we just need thrusters, and a lot of monsters have thrusters. When you haste charge, this is a perfect Jabalian drum. Move your healing region. Nice. Well, we don't have healing in region. Get a tool. Let's visit Vanessa if possible. Oh, Stell is also fine. But now let's visit Vanessa. Maybe she has something to buff up the guy here a little more. A friend gains 1 multicast. Yeah, sure. Wow, the trebuchet as well. But if I play the drum now, I'm gonna get flamed again. Not really flamed, you
It's
know.
all about motivation. You gotta know what
The
you're
interaction
fighting
says a lot. Insect wing. You know, come on.
Spar with you, but
Maybe should upgrade this dude here before, so we can get another upgrade of it.
the world.
We have money because we have the race skull. Diamond, this dude is completely fine. Not really at the same time. Health shops again. Can't we simply find a cook? 3% cooldown reduction. I think it's just a 3% cooldown reduction here. Okay, this is very, very rough. Because it's day 8 and we still don't have the Atlatl gold. The only thing that is carrying, I think it is a brawler, but I'm not sure. I feel like the enemies
Bazaar is not kind
we are
to
facing are
beggars.
also weak. It's a Pygmalien. Now let's see how strong this dude is. We could, by the way, also play like this. So the Shadow Cloak will just speed up or haste the Shadow Showcase. But I think it is not that impressive then. We just need like 20 damage more and then we will be much faster. Oh, this guy has a lot of stuff. Diamond already in, and equivalent exchange is crazy. So it is just charging itself. Oh, never mind. It is just charging the bird. Crazy build.
You can learn a lot from losing.
It is simply charging itself. He also has a lot of poison skills for that. Okay, now I think we will still go for the temple expedition because there we can get 2. Now we can get 2 enchants like the level 10 and the other dude. And I think we will go for a boulder. We will just use the Atlatl. Like, of course it gets slowed down, but it also gets hasted, so once it is on only 1 second of cooldown, it doesn't really matter. Now it's on 1 second of cooldown, so it does not really... And this is way too close. As you can see, we are very slow. This is not good. Nice sharpening stone. We will grab that for sure. And I think the cooldown reduction, I mean, we could also simply use it on the Atlatl. It would be as if you give it 6 damage. But nah, I think this is so much better. Can't beat. Can't really beat. I mean, we gotta go for the Mistkeeper, I guess.
The Green Heart is a living tomb. You disturb its spirits. Guardian, do not let them pass.
What is the skill, by the way? Oh, the wand is the worst we can get here.
The Elder could see me now.
Oh boy, this is so bad. I was hoping for Atlatl or something like that. I guess we will just make the Atlatl radiant, so it doesn't get slowed down anymore. And if we get Obsidian here, we will just overwrite it. Leftmost item of Fiery. I think it's just the Fiery. Alright, tried the race call. I mean, it would be probably better than these two guys. But we need the Atlatl to be on 1 second. Only then will we charge it enough so that it becomes better than these two guys. Playing the showcase on day 9 is crazy. And only 90 damage on the Atlatl is also crazy. No cook so far. Cook will make our life a lot easier. Because we will have just so much more damage out of nowhere. Like the Atlatl will be on instantly on 180 damage. And then we could use the showcase to increase the value or increase the damage. As a slow scaling. Yeah, now the question is, do we play or do we use the fiery enchant on the Atlatl already? Yeah, I think we do. Like, we are lacking damage for day 9. We are very slow with this stuff. So I think just
Are you sure?
stacking up a lot of burn on the enemy is also considered as scaling.
Out to dethrone a king.
You are scaling by just stacking up the burn on the enemy. So overall, not that bad. Yeah, we are simply too slow.
Ball.
But what are we supposed to do? Like, there's nothing we can do, I feel like.
Welcome in, hon. What can I get you? Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
Large items.
I got everything you need. Just a
Bro, can we get stuff, please? Like some damage.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find on. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for
There's
you.
not a lot of damage. But every tiny bit counts. Upgrading that is useless. Maybe it's a Lankan who has to save us here. 97. We will still need 2 activations of the showcase. Maybe we can get the Pendulum.
To be a dervish is to be free. Join us.
Okay, we got the Pendulum, nice. What now? Can we get the cook as well, please?
Master craftsman. Me?
Or anything? I mean, this dude is not needed anymore. Might as well sell this. Just some additional damage from the guy.
The joy of more.
Please give us left-handed, man. This is not that bad, but the thing is we really need left-handed. Because the thing is we will use a Shadow Cloak here. Then let's say this is the Pendulum and this is the Lion Cane. And we want to charge the Lion Cane. Yeah, or we simply charge the showcase. But then Radiant would have been so much better because now we have 2 of these guys here. Or I guess it is just like that for now. Let's reroll this. Or do we? Is it possible to get 7 items in? Oh, by the way, we've got the boomerang. Yeah. It is possible, and we will get 25 damage.
Today
Yeah, I guess it's just noisy quicker, just more damage.
Ryokon is proud.
Actually, 10 is also crazy. You know, hold on. I don't think we can use the cloak anymore. We can't use it anymore.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
Let's grab the guy, because just in case we lose and get a heal enchant. On level 30, we will upgrade the Pendulum.
You should know.
Get it
I
to
met
diamond.
the legend on Pelago.
Sea Dog Saloon. Very bad now that we got rid of our hasting. Oh, 8 multicast as well.
Bring her about.
Nice.
I got another
A tie.
salvo with me.
Well, we got 7 wins, which is already very good considering we are playing Showcase.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful.
Oh, this is crazy. Like getting rid of 900 HP and play the belt is not too crazy. I mean, let's sell this dude here now, because we have to buy it. And we are looking for the upgrade of the Atlatl or anything. For right now, we will just get a temporary boost. It's fine, like a temporary, with the temporary boost you will have like 150, so one activation of the showcase, the scale will be 1 second and charge it back. A couple times this dude has when you burn, do stuff. I think we will just go for boss hero, maybe we can get assault focus. Or even strength on gold would also be fine. Yeah, Kina also.
You gotta be with the Gorgons, slimy snakes.
Nice, very good. We are just hoping for the red gumballs. And maybe this guy can give us another sharpening stone. It would be very nice. I don't think we have another small item or an item that is below 2 seconds. Oh, there's Pen FT. There's Pen FT. Then we can just Pendulum Pen FT in the Atlatl once we get it to 1 second.
Now that's giving up the business.
This is not needed. We have a lot of HP. If we really get to the point where we need the
Sale, no sale. I want
lifesteal, then we are dead anyways. It would also destroy our stuff, you know. Because then we could not play anything else. Only 800. Not good enough. Okay. I think this is not bad. Like, we are making the showcase as our scaling. Only 7 damage are missing. Then another Vanessa. And honestly, I think the yo-yo should be here since we are charging the showcase, which will be then the fastest item here.
I should warn you, I'm not like other
Well, we need 32 additional damage for the Atlatl.
It makes this more fun.
We have temporary boost right now.
Defeat does
Nice.
not defeat me.
And as you can see, it is making a huge difference to simply start earlier. And if we can, we will also grab Lethargy. Lethargy does nothing to the Atlatl.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
Cool, we finally found that guy on silver. We will grab that because it is slowing down the enemy.
I'm back for a refund.
Oh wow. Might as well never appear. On day 12 it is appearing on silver. But it's fine, we found another way.
I would never debase my wares by. Tell everyone you got it here.
This is very bad. Now we lost our temporary boost. Let's hope we find the temporary boost again. And maybe we can get the pendulum here,
Yes, I
the
will
diamond.
dance with you.
Or we simply got for bonding mines something.
Return to the bazaar. Do not corrupt us.
Insane. Yeah.
Feel the difference? That's some masking craft.
You know damn right. Oh wow. Let's go. Now temporary boost please. Um, 2 seconds is fine. I mean, it is 1 second. We still have these. Yeah, it's 1 second. Nice, we got it finally. Let's go to Finn's Big Bite. Here we can get way more HP. Simply placing this guy. Yeah, 555. Honestly, we can juice more. 578. Let's go. It is another Pygmalien, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I am a little scared. Pygmalien is not fun to face on day 12. I am also Pygmalien, but I am the light version of a Pygmalien. Not really going for scaling.
My people believe in peace. Boring.
Nice, we got our 10 wins. We got our 10 wins with, yet again, a stupid board. Just full of random stuff. Usually the showcase is falling off after, I would say, like day 5. Day 4, day 5, you start to lose with it because it is just not providing enough damage to your items so you can kill the enemy in a fast amount of time. If you just rely on the showcase as your scaling, you usually...
The elder told me
I think after day 5 you need over 20 seconds, which is just too much time, so the enemy will just kill you before reaching that. But I'm not quite sure, I don't have a lot of experience with that. I will still say it is an early game item. Mid game you wanna pivot, and late game you wanna pivot again. Or you just find something mid game where you can pivot into it and scale it to the late game. I think the showcase, you can play the Jabalian Drum or the 28-hour fitness. Or simply the cook build. That would be probably very good with the showcase as well. Like just place the cook here. And another item here. Ideally probably just the, what was its name? The lumbars. And maybe the line cane here because you most likely won't find the pendulum. And this will just be your build. Then you will have scaling, you will have 100 damage, 180 damage on the Atlatl, and you will also have scaling with the lumbars and with this guy here providing almost 100 damage. It is not much, but on the Atlatl it is a lot because Atlatl will have 1 second of cooldown if you get it to 180 damage. So the showcase is just increasing the DPS by 35 from the Atlatl. And this is what makes the Atlatl very strong. In early game it is very bad item. I will never consider playing it early game. 10 seconds of cooldown or 11 seconds of cooldown for 20 damage is nowhere near enough. But late game it is a beast. You can also, which is in my opinion the strongest part about the Atlatl, you can combine it with lethargy. The Atlatl stays on 1 second of cooldown. So with lethargy increasing every item's cooldown by 3 seconds, you will decrease the enemies or your own items DPS as well, but the Atlatl stays the same, which is a buff. Also, if you get something like a fiery Atlatl and you get more time to stack up the burn on the enemy, or if you have a shadow cloak and stuff like that, then the enemy, like there is a chance if you had a cook here, we will kill the enemy before he started to act. And yeah, this is the crazy part here. And here with the pendulum, I'm not really sure if we should have used the pendulum here. But I guess it's fine, yeah. I mean, if we got pen FT, we will just put the pen FT here, and then this will cause an infinite cycle. And just hitting with the Atlatl every 0.2 seconds. In 4 seconds you will have like 20 attacks. So applying 400 burn. Who's gonna withstand that? We could also have used the pendulum with the fangs, but the fangs will need 2 charges. That was the issue. And we don't have time for 2 charges. That's why pen FT with only 2 seconds, it will be only 1 charge. But we did not get that. Alright guys, let's start with the items. Enough blah blah. Fiery Atlatl, deal 185 damage. Burn equal to 10% of this item's damage. 6% crit chance. This item's cooldown is reduced by 1% for every 2 damage it has. So yeah, I mean, I talked already a lot about the Atlatl and its functions and its the arguments to play it. Then the pendulum, when you use an adjacent item, charge the other adjacent item for 2 seconds. Obviously, there's so much crazier stuff with the pendulum to play. Like we had a belt, we had a line cane. If we got the line cane to diamond, then we could have simply charged the line cane and call it. Because we got our Atlatl to 1 second of cooldown, it is not needed or not required to increase it by 35 damage. But yeah, again, we are trying here to go for random stuff, to go for different stuff all the time. Even though I was looking for a cook, to be honest. But a cook will just enable or give a little more comfort to be able to, you know, check other items as well and maybe get some new ideas. Like that, you are basically fighting for your life. This is a stressy situation because this is not a good enough build for the late game with the showcase. And there you can't afford to make mistakes. While if you have a cook and you have like 300 base damage on the Atlatl, then you can afford to play around and get crazy builds going. So yeah, when you use an adjacent item, like the Atlatl charging the showcase, and the showcase was charging the Atlatl back, which was a small amount, a tiny bit of a short circuit, but with the penalty, it will be indeed a short circuit. Because penalty has 2 seconds, this guy has 1 second, so they are just charging each other infinitely. I think then we would also want the skill barrier. Or what was it? That one skill that gives your leftmost and rightmost weapon damage equal to its value, or on diamond damage equal to double its value. Then the Atlatl will just increase its damage with the penalty as well. Showcase, if you have 3 or more weapons, they gain 35 damage for the fight. If you have 3 or more shield items, they gain 35 shield for the fight. We completely ignored the shielding here, the shielding part, simply for the reason we had very decent weapons. We had mostly a lot of obsidian weapons as well, and very fast ones. So yeah, it was not needed to go for the shielding. But honestly, the shielding is very bad because it is very susceptible to poison, which a lot of players or a lot of enemies are playing right now. The tankier you are, the better, or the more efficient you can play poison. Then Yo-Yo deals 69 damage, crit chance 21%. When you use an adjacent item, charge this 2 seconds. The Yo-Yo is simply a very solid item. You can see it probably in most of my comps. It is just there hanging around doing damage and no one is noticing it. We also put a lot of crit chance on it because again it was like we were foreseen that or foreseeing or something like that, you know, that the Yo-Yo will stay on the table, while all the other items we were not sure whether we want to ditch them or not. The Fang, 2.9 seconds of cooldown, is simply the reason why you played it. Deal 73 damage, crit chance 6%. We started with the Pepperspray, the Obsidian Pepperspray. Deal 166 damage, crit chance 6%. 5.8 seconds of cooldown, and the first time you fall below half health each fight, slow all enemy items for 2 seconds. And it has double damage. Slowing all enemy items for 2 seconds was the main reason, or the main cause why I picked it up. Honestly, I wanted to transform it, but with all the vendors, the transforming was not that looking good. Because transforming it might end in a disaster. Yeah, while the vendors, like weapon, you can get a lot of good stuff. For example, the Yo-Yo upgrade, which is just more value than just transforming the pepper spray into a random item, not knowing how it will end up. Like if it becomes a piggy bank or something, then you will simply have an empty spot. The Ring King Gauntlets deal damage equal to 3 times your income. We only had, what was it, 11 income. 3 income from this item itself. So we did not have a lot of gold. I mean, we had a lot of gold, but just because of the tempo run. Multicast 2, crit chance 22% and 5.8 seconds of cooldown. It has 22% crit chance because of left eye. Your leftmost item has 16% crit chance. While we are at it, let's continue the skills. Brawler, you have 300 max health for each weapon you have. So here 1.5k, which was insane because we got it very early. I think on silver it was giving us already 500 gold, 500 HP. And those 500 HP made us more comfortable because we just got tanky enough to activate the showcase multiple times because we were tanky enough to out-tank the enemy for quite some time. Like for longer. We will not die after 10 seconds. That's what I'm trying to say. Then Noisy Cricket. If you have at least 7 items in play, your weapons deal 25 damage. You know, usually I go to Curio and there you can get like 20 damage on your Atlatl. Which is a crazy amount because also the Magnificent Glass, or however it is called, I usually grab that and I try to get it upgraded because then it provides 15 or gives 15 damage instead of 5, which is a crazy amount. But here we were very unlucky and not even got 10 damage every time we got to we visited Curio. But yet we still got enough damage, but Noisy Cricket, like the 25 damage was needed to get the Atlatl to 185 or 100, over 180 damage. So it was, we just took the most damage. Rerolling would have also been okay, but it was risky. Because again, you cannot take any risk when you play Showcase on day 12 as you're scaling. Strength, your weapons deal 20 damage. We got a lot of damage with this dude here, like the 20 damage. We also got a lot of damage with the boomerang on the Atlatl. But this dude was overall a lot of damage because the Yui was just getting a lot more, the Fang, and maybe we did not really care about the pepper spray, I'm not gonna lie. And the Ring King also did not do much. But yeah, it was still ideal. You would want that skill, by the way, also when you play Crook. That and right-handed, left-handed on gold, ideally. Then you would have already 60 damage for the Atlatl. Yeah. Right-handed, your rightmost weapon has plus 20 damage. Gave it to the Atlatl. It is a little unfortunate, right-handed and left eye, so we could not give it the crit chance as well, which would have been so much better. But I guess it is what it is. We really needed a cooldown. If we found like 15 damage more, then we would have placed it to the most left to give it the 60% crit chance. But if we moved it here, it would just get like, or be have like 2 seconds of cooldown, which is not good enough. And then Vital Reserve, your rightmost region item has plus 2 region. We just took it because this is the only skill you can use to scale the Cold Room. And Cold Room is a very good item on Pygmalien, and even though I am lately almost never playing it, but it is still a very good item. That and also a very fun item in my opinion. That you always wanna keep an eye on if it fits your board or not. And increasing its region is the only way to, you know, if you go for a carry Cold Room, for example, the Burning Cold Room or Obsidian, this is the only way to scale or increase the value then. Alright guys, this is it, I think. So we will take it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.